Hey guys, 420 Scene here, or Rad Scene, depending on how you found me, back with another video. Be sure to join our free Discord, follow and subscribe to us over on Twitch at Rad Scene. We have giveaways, smoke sessions, and Arc Raiders live streams where I go after queens and matriarchs, reviving raiders, begging for their lives, and we just shoot the shit and have fun hanging out. We also have a lot of people on the channel already hanging out with me in the afternoons. We do go live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, so I'll see you over there. Also, thank you so much everybody who's been complimenting me on my weight loss. I've been in the studio drumming, working on my chops a little bit more, getting back into the groove of writing and recording. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. So I appreciate all the kind words, guys. Today we're going to be answering some of your questions that you had for me from the community section of the channel. So let's get right into it. Question number one, Mr. J asked, have you noticed a difference in the terps with and without insect frass? Maybe a little bit, but it's still hard to tell because there's just too many other variables involved. Like some strains are tastier than others. I've used the Gaia Green a lot in the past. I mean, you know, there's no secret there. I've made so many vlogs about the Gaia Green stuff, and just thinking back to when I did use it and competing it, you know, just kind of comparing it to the Down to Earth recipe, which I never used the insect frass in my Down to Earth recipe. I can't say that I noticed much of a difference, and even if I did, it's still, like I said, it's still hard to pinpoint it to whether or not it was because of the insect frass. There's just too much going on, you know what I mean? It's hard to just pinpoint. Question number two, Santia Gorrios asked, hopefully I pronounced that right, which Down to Earth fertilizer do you use in veg stage and in flower stage? Will it be the same indoors as outdoors? To answer your second question first, yes, you can use the same mix indoors and outdoors. They're still going to need the same amount of nutrition no matter where you're running it. Now, as far as the Down to Earth fertilizer goes with my super soil mix, I use fishbone meal, kelp meal, langbionite, insect-based bat guano, and crab meal. You can find my super soil mix ratio in our Discord community under the search bar. I'm going to have the link to my Discord in the description down below and at the pinned comment. But you just, you know, like I always say in my videos, be sure to expand the pinned comment so you see all the links. Question number three, Randy Hall asked, I want to donate to the cause to say thanks, but I don't want to have an ongoing cost. Do you have Venmo? So if anybody wants to help support the channel, since we did lose YouTube partnership and Patreon, which absolutely sucked, we do have PayPal, and our PayPal handle is going to be right down below. I'm going to have it right over here, and I'm going to have it in the description and in the pinned comment as well as everything else. You guys do not need to donate, but we are absolutely thankful for every donation. It's just at 420 Scene in the PayPal search bar, and you should find us. Question number four, Calvin Gucci asked, what's your opinion on using cover crops such as clover? In the past, I've used alfalfa sprouts, and I saw a long time ago how beneficial cover crop is, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to give it a try for myself. And the one thing that I noticed is that it does suck up a lot of your nitrogen, and if you have a problem with bugs, you know, depending on where you live, you got, you know, everybody's in a different location. Some of you guys live, you know, out in the desert. Some of you guys live in high humidity areas, you know, so it really depends if you have a bug issue. I do not recommend using the cover crop personally because it will attract insects. That's just based off of what I did with the cover crop, not like what this person said, that person said. This is my experience. Listen, some people like it, but it's not something that I did after my first run using cover crop. That was just me. Question number five, BE28 asked, what do you think about grow dots? Have you ever used them in your runs? I know there's a lot of mixed reviews and experiences from other people, but I did use grow dots. Maybe it was a long time ago. Maybe it was like 4 years ago, and I thought it was okay. I mean, is it something that I would personally use again? Not really, if I'm being honest. Now, again, some people love it and some people don't love it, you know? Let me just put it to you this way. I don't recommend anything over my Down to Earth recipe. You know, that's not like a flex or anything. That's just, you know, I've had success with it over the years, and, you know, that's just me. Obviously, worm castings too, and like I said, also, do not take my opinion like I'm trashing it or anything, because I know, listen, all right, I know how the internet goes. If you don't recommend one thing because you prefer something else, all of a sudden everyone thinks that you hate the product. I don't hate it. I just prefer what I've used for several runs with any hiccups. I know we haven't really been uploading nearly as much. I've been focusing on my music, and I've been streaming on Twitch. It's just been taking up a lot of my time, but I am going to keep making videos. I don't want you guys thinking, you know, I'm not making videos anymore. I'm just not uploading as frequently as I did. Before I close off today's video, be sure to join our free Discord community and Twitch over at Radscene. And to everyone else, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Also, again, like I said, don't forget to follow us over on Twitch at Radscene. I am on there like usually every afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern, unless I got some kind of music project or some big project where I need the entire day to focus on that. But normally I'm going to be on there 2 p.m. Monday through Friday with an occasional bonus stream on Saturdays. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and as always, stay safe. Peace, guys.